The book of Revelation, we can split it into 2 or even 3 sections. Chapter 1, we can put it on its own as an introduction to the entire book of Revelation, which is made out of 22 chapters. So chapter 1 is an intro. Chapter 2 and 3 talks about the history of the church. I think maybe the reverb, put it down slightly down, Father. Chapter 2 and 3 talks about the history of the church. And chapter 4 onwards talks about the future and what will happen to the world, to the human race in total. So chapter 1, introduction. Chapter 2 and 3, the history of the church. Chapter 4 to 22 talks about the future of the world and what will happen to those who live in darkness and choose to continue living in darkness. That is why when we read from chapter 4 onwards, you'll see start talking about the seals, the trumpets, and the bowls. And we said they are 7 seals, 7 trumpets, and 7 bowls. The seal, the trumpet, and the bowl are all talking about one thing. However, the seal is talking about the promises of Jesus Christ to those who love Him, to those who choose Him as Lord and Savior. The promises. Example, I am with you all the days of your life and until the end of all ages. That is a promise. I will leave you, I will not leave you orphans. I will come to you. I am the good shepherd who leads his flock to green pastures and still waters. These promises Jesus Christ always fulfills. Therefore, if you believe in Him, if you trust in Him, and if you have made Him your Lord, your God, your everything, then fear no one, fear nothing, for God delivers every promise He makes. First, the promises. Then when the Lord sees people are not giving heed to those promises, He'll send warnings. Trumpets are the warnings. When the trumpet blows, it's an awakening call, meaning something massive is going to come after the warning. So the warning is based on love. Out of love, God, Jesus Christ, who is God, sends the warning to make us alert and bring our attention once more back to Him. Because what had happened, the world has drifted us all away from Him. The pleasures and the treasures of the world and the busyness of the world, we drifted away without realizing that we have gone very far away. Then He will blow the trumpet. After the trumpet, the bowls will come filled with fire, meaning judgment. Because after God's warnings, then if you listen to that warning, good for you. If you don't, then His judgment is coming, and no one can ever stop God's wrath when the time comes.